Hi, everybody. Kathy Tooley, CEO, Tools for Success. Thank you so much for joining us. Anyone ever heard that quote, those who can do and those that can't teach? That's the most stupid thing I've ever heard in my life. I don't even know who wrote it, but I don't think I would want to give them the credence for writing it because it's just so ridiculous. So ridiculous. It's so ridiculous and so offensive to me as an educator that this attitude that is existing in our society, that how difficult can it be to teach? How difficult can it be? We have 3 months off of the summer. Of course, no one does. Then we get all these vacations that nobody else gets, which they really do. They're just added up differently. That all we do is teach from 8 to 4, 7 to 3, whatever. Then we have all this time off. Right? Have they driven by your schools of an evening? Have they seen how much time you spend grading papers? And that how difficult can it be to teach a room full of insert the grade level? Ready? Spoken by someone who's never done it. Spoken by someone who's never done it. But what I think is a bigger picture to me is the overall disrespect for our profession. It actually makes me nauseous. I remember when I was a high school principal, and people would say to me, when kids would go home for the summer, what do you do all summer? And I would laughingly say, said no high school principal ever. So if you have a high school student, right, that's going to enter school this school year, how do you think they got in classes? Like they have 7 classes. How do you think they got there? Magic? How do you think there's a teacher in front of them to teach? How do you think the textbooks or resources that teacher needed got there? How do you think the building got cleaned? The desks got ordered. The materials are there. How do you think the cafeteria knew how to do what it needs to do? How do you think a calendar got put together? So you know when your child is to be in school, when it's not. How do you think bells rang? How do you think the doors open and shut? Everything. How do you think your teachers get the best meaningful professional development? How do you think that they continue to learn all through the school year? How do you think that happens? By people that, quote, can't. Now, let me tell you a truth. Let me tell you a truth to everyone watching this video. I'm going to switch that quote. Those who can teach. Those who can teach. Because see, not everybody can do what we do, and that's why they trash what we do. Because they so don't understand it. They think because they've met a teacher, because they've sat in a classroom, because they've driven by a school, because their kids went to school, their niece went to school, their cousin went to school, they sat at a football game. So because they know the stuff of what a school is. I mean, let's face it, a desk is a desk is a desk. A classroom is a classroom is a classroom. A chalkboard's a chalkboard's a chalkboard. A bell's a bell's a bell, right? They think because they know the structure of what we are, that they know who we are, and they don't have any clue. They don't have any clue. So let me tell you what I think is the truth. Those who can teach. Those who are gifted to understand enough what it is to teach, teach. Those that really understand what it is to make a difference in a child's life, to take knowledge that we have from here and bestow it to a child in a manner that it's a useful tool that they will use for the rest of their lives, teach. It's not for the faint of heart. It's why those that can't handle it walk. Because this is a profession not made for everyone. This is a profession made for the few, then the selected. This is a profession that touches every other profession. Every other profession. Those who can teach. Period. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, follow, share. Don't forget to pass this video along to a fellow educator who deserves to hear, ready? Kathy Tooley's new quote, those who can teach. Until next time, everybody, have a fantastic day.